what's going on, you guys? It's your boy the FOOTI to the big E here once again with a brand new video. Now, I've tried to keep away from Manchester United videos as much as possible over the last couple of days since I done the last video where I said United can't win the league. But I can't hide away from this one, people, because Jose's been in the paper today moaning, and this is why it's called Moaning Mourinho. And I just don't get it, you know. United got whooped at the weekend by Chelsea. Fair enough. I don't feel it was United that took the whooping. I felt the Chelsea players were out to humiliate Jose, and that's exactly what they did. Don't get me wrong, there was a lot of Man United players on display that were piss poor and deserve a lot of the backlash to go with it from United fans. But today Jose has come out and said that he's not happy living in his hotel. Now, this one baffles me because Jose signed a long-term contract, said he was here for the long haul. Now, the first thing you do is you look for a place to live. And I understand that his family still live in London. They're still based in London. His son plays for Fulham's under-17 squad. His daughter's at university in London. I understand all that. But at least get yourself an apartment or a house or something. You know, you can't live in a hotel. He's moaning that he's got nowhere to go. But now, I'm starting to think, is he laying the groundwork for a quick getaway at United? Has he realised that the task in hand is too much, that the players aren't good enough in the squad, that us United fans know, and he can't paper over the cracks with Zlatan and Pogba and David De Gea and rely on them three, because he's now realising how big a task he's got on his hands at United. It's not going to be plain sailing. We all know as United fans that we're in a transitional period. The squad that Fergie won was an awful squad, and he done well to win it with that squad. No one's really rebuilt the squad since then. And has Jose now finally realised that it's too big of a job for him? Is he trying to get back to London? Now, the thing that gets me about this is Manchester and London ain't far apart. It's a 3-hour drive. Or you could fly in about 20 minutes to half an hour. Now, this leads me on to say, why can he not still live in London? I know you're looking at me weird, right? But bear with me here. So he could fly in the morning and be at training for 10 when they start training. He could fly home at the end of the night at 9 o'clock and he'd be home for 10. You know what I mean? You don't need a 2-hour, 3-hour check-in to fly in domestic flights in the UK. So you only have to be there half an hour beforehand. So there's no reason why he couldn't live in London if he really wanted to and still be with his family. So the problem that I've got is he's gone from, you know, being nicely shaven, hair done nicely, looking refreshed, and already after 5 months he looks worn down, and he's saying it's because of personal problems. Now, Zlatan, when he signed, was in a hotel. He then left that hotel, went to another hotel. Then Jose said to him, get a house and you'll be more settled. Why isn't Jose taking his own advice on this one? So Jose himself is still living in a thing. Does he not see his long-term future with United? Was it only, did he think he was going to come in and it was all going to be clean sailing? Did he not think he was going to struggle? Because if he's not, he is very deluded. You know, he hasn't been the same manager since the whole thing happened with the physio back at Chelsea. And I just don't get it. Is Jose looking for a way home? He could travel every day from London if that's what he really wanted. But the thing that gets me as well, if you get a nice apartment in Manchester or a house, your family will be willing to travel and come see you on their off days and spend time with you. They ain't going to want to come to a hotel, a one-bedroom hotel, and spend time with him. That's not going to happen. So what is Jose's motive here? He said he was in it for the long haul, but is he? Is he? And this is my theory, is he secretly got his eye on the England manager's job? He can go back to London, he can be with his family. Has he got his eye on that all of a sudden? But I don't understand why he hasn't sorted out his personal life. Looking from my point of view, right? If I've got problems at home in my personal life, it can spill out at work. And it looks like that's what's happening with Jose. Same as yourselves, if you work and your personal life and you know, it's being unprofessional. And he is being very unprofessional. If you're like, if you're at school, that's what at school. If you have problems outside of school, it reflects in your schoolwork. And it's the same as if you've got a job. And this could be half of Jose's problem at the minute. He could buy a nice house in Cheshire, right, with the rest of the players. You know, they're all pretty much on the one street. And they could all be closely. But he seems to be very distanced away from the players. And I feel also this could be another problem because from what I'm hearing is in training he's quite distant from the players. He's standoffish. The coaches do all the work and he watches from afar. Now Ferguson was always in there and he was always part of the coaching during training. And I don't get it. So he's in the press moaning about his public life and he can't go anywhere and he feels trapped. But I feel a lot of these problems he's caused himself, or is he just laying the groundwork for a quick getaway at United? So, yeah, guys, I just wanted to get this video out there on my thoughts on Jose coming out and saying that, you know, he's got problems outside of work. You know, he's living in a hotel. It's 5 months. He shouldn't be living in a hotel. Take Zlatan, take the advice he gave to Zlatan, for God's sakes. You know what I mean? So this is just your boy, FWOTI to the big E. Just with this quick video, obviously the United City game, League Cup game's on tonight. To be honest, it's a big one for Jose. He has to win this, get the confidence back with the players, and get Man United supporters back on his side, because this news today about him moaning about his personal life is not going to do him any favours, especially on the eve of a big Manchester derby in a cup game. So, yeah, I'm out of here, guys. Let me know what you think in the comments. If it's the first time you've seen my video, please click that subscribe button. If you've made it to the end of the video, smash that thumbs up button. I'm out of here, guys. Bless and peace, people.